Yeah.
Right, which is kind of cool. But we'll go out and play some Frisbee. King, you want to go play some Frisbee? Let's go do it. Let's go. Oh, wait. Let's do this officially. Let's do it officially. Boom. So King and I are going to go do some flat work. Let's go, handsome. Come on, Superman. King. Right, this here versus this. And you can see him shift. Come on, right? You can see him shift each time. And that shift is, it might be the thing that is necessary for you to get your dog to flip. Yes, good man. Aus. Aus, yes. What? That's my seat. That's That's my seat. You gonna host the show? Huh? You gonna host the show, Cupcake? Mine. Pick. Mine. Pick. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. Cupcake. God. The hair here is completely out of control, man. Freaking nuts. Oh, you got host. You got host, or only two. Good. Didn't make it out. Hey. God, Cupcake. Can't be two of you. Oh, fucking funny. Cupcake, I can't reach it. Epic zip. What? Oh my gosh. Cupcake, I can't reach it. Oh my God, Cupcake, you're so good at that. Yeah. Whoa. Frisbee is about the stuff between the tricks, right? You have 36 tricks in a freestyle routine, maybe, if you're lucky. It's a lot of tricks, right? So 36, 32, 36, right? That's pretty packed freestyle routine. Each trick takes anywhere from half a second to 1.5 seconds, right? The actual trick, yeah? So what are you doing for the other minute 30, minute 45, right? All the stuff happens between the tricks. Go, go, go. Through and flip. Good. Ouse. Go, go, go. Ouse. Yes, ouse. Up, up, up. Ouse. Nice. There. Yes. Good. Ouse. Through. Yes, ouse. Yes. Badass. Go, go, go. Through flip. Good. Ouse. Go, go, go. Ouse. Yes, ouse. It's okay. Nothing's happening. Up. Nothing's happening. Ouse. Do it, Epi. Good. Ouse. Through. Almost got it. Yes. Ouse. Yes. Badass. Whoa, whoa, easy, Cheetah. Hey, hey, what's going on? Oh, I got a screen share going on, apparently, Epi. What's up? Anybody here? I don't think anybody's here. Hi. Hi, nobody.
This afternoon again, it's 1:30 when I thought I was 10.
All right.
So I gather my wits wherever they are. If they're not here, must have locked them
Buddy,
in my
dude,
car.
don't sit like
I
that.
spend my
King.
life just singing in this bar, night after night. Be the star that you
Cupcake,
think
go do
I
dog
am,
stuff.
or that I think I am. Sometimes it seems like it's all just a blur. Every day's a curse.
What?
Every day's a cure. It's like wearing your shirt inside out. You don't know wear it like that till you figure things out now. I spend my life just singing in this bar, night after night. be the star that you think I am, or that I think I am.
Epi, you're such a good talent for
Well,
lighting.
some of you say I'm crazy. Well, the whole neighborhood, they think I'm lazy.
Yeah, I think that's a
I
little
don't
better.
go to work
Cupcake.
like the normal person does. They claim I'm up to no good. They call up the buzz, but I spend my life just singing in this bar. Night
Stand.
after night, be the star that
Whoops.
you think I am,
Off.
or that I think I am.
Dude. Stand. Oh. Uh-oh. Yes.
The sky, it's filled with stars.
Yes.
All got to start singing over there.
Yes.
Sloppy Joe's bar. And even though the king was one of a kind, he still put his pants on one leg at a time.
Stand.
I spend my life just
Cupcake.
singing in
Stand.
this bar.
Epic. Don't.
Be the
Stand.
star that you think I am,
Yes. Mine.
or that I
Mine.
think
Mine. Yes. Mine. Off. Yes. Whoa, whoa. Stand. Come on. Don't. Epic. Don't. No, she's right here. It's not fair. Stand. No. Stand. Yes. Mine. Yes. Mine. Yes. Off. Good. Stand. Yes. Come on, dude. Go do dog stuff. Don't like that. Don't like it at all. Don't like it at all. Stand. Off. Yes. Stand. Huh? Off. Yes. Stand. Yeah. Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Off. Yes. Stand. Yes. 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 Off. Good. Okay, go do dog stuff. I know, it's terrible, huh? What's going on? I don't know if anybody's even here. Oh, somebody's here. I can train dogs. Not very well, but I can train them. Right, Epi? Go train them. So, yeah. Hanging out, working on philosophy stuff. Just got done with class. That was fun. What? Good work holding that like that. King, king. Yes, good man. King, king. Yes. Good work. I don't know why I double dog you there. Double dog named you there. Yes, good man. Yes, good man. What are you doing? Doing it all, Ron. I'm running around doing shit. You are going to do that next. You are. All right. Hey, somebody talk to me. Somebody give me something to talk about. Going to work a multiple with Cupcake on the pedestal. So we have, oh shit. Well, I guess that solves that problem. We have done this with, chill, Epi, chill. Yeah, that'll work. So we've done this before. I want to get a standing multiple with her. And the epic off. Okay. Up. Chill. So I want to layer the pedestal off. Yes, good girl. All right. Up. Yes. Mine. Yes. Mine. Yes. Mine. Yes. Off. Yes. Good girl. Hey, easy, easy. Up. Yes. Catch. Uh-oh. This is what I'm trying to avoid. Catch. Mine. Yes. Catch. Mine. Mine. Yes. Mine. So she has to be on the pedestal to give. Mine. Come on, sweetheart. Doing two things at once here. Mine. Mine. A multiple. Mine. Yes. Mine. 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 Yes. Off. Oh, look at her. Good work. Good. Yes. Good girl. Mine. I don't want it over there. Just want it right here. Yes. Good. Easy, cheetah. Easy. Ready? Up. Wait. House. Dude. House. Yes. Aha. Yes. House. Yes. I need more discs. King, that'll do. So I need to get a drop on here as well. So I'm going to work a multiple on here for drop, 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 up. Wait. Ready? House. Yes. House. Yes. House. Yes. House. Yes. Off. Yes. Yes. Good girl. That's great. Look at her. Whoa. Look at her. Yes. Good girl. Mine. Yes. Awesome. King. That'll do. Up. Yes. Wait. House. Yes. House. Yes. Come on, dude. We've lost the plot, Cupcake. Mine? Dude. Chill. Go do dog stuff. So, pedestal fell apart there. Apparently we got a little work to do on that. Again, I'm trying to use the pedestal to I want her to be able to juggle and shuffle on the pedestal. King. And come on, buddy. King. And it requires that she has a really good concept of duration, which, you know, I really don't think she does. You can see there's a bunch of instability in when she's playing around and when she's supposed to be staying. And that's me. Come here. Ready? Stall. Off. Yes, good girl. Stall. Good, very good. Off. Yes, good girl. Wow, super awesome. Super, super awesome. Stall. Off. Yes, good girl. Ready? Up, up. Up, up. Wait. Yes. Dog catch. Pump. Yes. Good girl. Off. Good girl. Up, up. Wait. House. Yes. House. Yes. Yes. House. House. Yes. Oh, good. Mine. Mine. Yes. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Off. Yes. Good. Good work. Look at you. Go to dog stuff. House. Yes. House. House. Yes. House. Yes. Shit. Cannot get rid of that. Hey, dude. Mine. Yes. Work. House. 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 It's a hard one, I know. House. Yes, good work, Epi. What? Come on. Yes, good man. So I would like something a little more like that. What I would like out of Cupcake and what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get a few things at once, actually. It's probably not a really good idea. I want to get a localized shuffle on the pedestal, and that will set her up for the stand, right? And I also want to get rid of, she's got like this annoying, you see her flying around with the toy. She likes to play with the toy that she's dropped. And I don't like that, and I'm trying to get rid of that. I think I can use this to help with that. So King, come on, buddy. Come on, dude. I know you're ready, aren't you? Come on, King. King. Yes. Cupcake, a pup. Yes. And I'm going to go back to the multiple. Ready? Or the juggle, mine. Yes. I have a little more control with this one, mine. Well, I'm sorry, mine. Mine. Yes. Mine. Yes. I really dislike that dragging it around behavior a lot. It's going to get me in a lot of trouble sometime. I would really like it to go away. Mine. Yes. Mine. 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 That's King, that'll do. Mine. 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 Yes. Mine. Yes. God. Mine. Mine. Yes. Mine. Mine. Yes. I don't like the whole tone of this. Mine. Yes. Mine. Yes. Twist. Twist. Yes. Mine. Yes. Spin. Yes. Mine. Yes. Spin. Yes. Mine. Yes. Off. Yes. Great work. Can I have it? Can I have it? Come here. Give that to me. Mine. Yes. Go to dog stuff. That was a little better. That was a little better. Should have had some music on. Should have had some music on. All right. What's going on? Anybody? Nobody's talking. I heard anyone. Oi. Oi. All right. What? What, King? What? I gotta figure out how to solve King's mauling problem. I can yell at him, tell him chill. That works. That's what I got. Took a long time to get there, though. What? Not much happening. We might have to bag it, Epi. Might have to bag Philosophy Friday. I can't just wax on poetically about... What's up, Antonis? About philosophy. It's already too crazy. It's too crazy. Be like a street preacher on the internet. It's all about the concrescence. I want to work Cupcake again. I see you, but I can't keep working her, right? I can't keep working her. Just can't work a Cupcake like that. Hey, what's up, Venice Flicks? Happy Friday to you too. Happy Friday to you too. Happy Friday. It's a Philosophy Friday. So I was using the pedestal to try and get Cupcake localized for the standing multiple. And I just identified a bunch of problems that are not going to make that trick very easy. Not going to make that trick very easy. It's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons why I don't have those. Those crazy skills with multiple layers. A lot of times, you either have them or you don't, kind of. And I'm hoping that that's not the case. I was expecting better disc handling skills out of Cupcake, and I thought that was going to be a given, and it's not. Really, Cupcake knows the drop. Actually, she's got fucking serious issues. And not serious issues, but that chasing the thing afterward thing, right? I would like that to go away. So I started out with one idea, and then I had to change gears, and then I didn't know what to do. And then I think the thing that I want to talk about is when I did the multiple behaviors and I moved her this way and that, I think I did a twist and she wouldn't do it. She was, fucking lit up, right? And that's when I was like, yeah, she totally needs to do like a few behaviors in here. And typical Antonis of the handler seeking satisfaction of like my own particular subjective aim, right? Like I really wanted that, or I needed that, and that colored all of my focus. And I think it's also interesting that going to a thing where we do something of a process to make the target behavior happen, I think that felt a lot better to me, and the performance was better. So. But yeah, that kind of sucked. I wasn't super happy with that. Right? I'm sorry, Cupcake. I was not very happy with you. Do you know that? Do you know that session gave me very little satisfaction? It's like, yeah. So what I'm looking to get out of that is for her to be easy and like playfully expressive, biting the disc on the pedestal, and that she knows she gives and drops on the pedestal. Here's what I want to do. Here's what I'm trying to do. Just pull it up. The Disquando course, Venice Flicks. The Disquando course is the only practical course I have, and it's pretty cool, man. We meet 3 times a week, up to 3 times a week. You don't have to meet all 3, and there is a set of forms and pretty brass tacks practical skills that are kind of piecemeal trained by you and put together by us kind of as a group as you develop. So it's really hard to get started in any open-ended manner, like to play frisbee, right? It's just hard to get the skills you need to play the game, which would be throw this way, get a drop, throw that way, get a drop, stop, move with me, those things. And the forms lay that out really well. And so we work from there. And actually we kind of apply this philosophy of play that I'm working on. I have a book that I am writing right now that kind of ties all this stuff in together. I'm going to share right now what I was trying to do, right? So what I was trying to do was I thought I was on this stage. Oops, that's not good. That's my book. I thought I was on the pedestal multiple stage, right? And I have problems with the pedestal stage. Yeah, right? Totally. And I did the multiple. It didn't go too poorly on the ground. I did the stand. It didn't go too poorly. It went all right. And then I thought I was at the pedestal multiple. But because her pedestal isn't strong and she's got drop issues when isolated, I'm kind of in trouble. And the idea behind this process for the standing disc multiple, it's to conceptualize the behaviors, right? To conceptualize the behaviors that we're trying to get, and I'm sorry, I don't like my camera the way it is, and it's bothering me. And I can really only do it. No, maybe I can do it here. Can I do it here? Yeah, there we go. All right. That's what I got the buttons for. So the goal is to conceptualize these behaviors and then to capitalize on them as to build eternal objects out of them, things that we can readily grasp when we're putting together a behavior. And so with the pedestal, I have on, add value, off, a pup, yes, pay, off, that has to be a thing. And then I layer behavior on that pedestal, and you know what? I'm going to go through this with Cupcake right now because she needs it. Can you see King? King. Go. Go, it's Cupcake. Epi, come on. Ep. Chill. Yes. So, King. All right, so stall, dude. Yes, right? So I want to get, yes, attention up here. Yes. While she's stalling, yes. Off, yes. Good. Stall, yes. I want to get a hand target up here. Yes. Good. Off, yes. And those two tricks, so when I do them on a ball, when I do them on a ball, can't even move that. Dude. You ruined it, Epi. You ruined it. You ruined it. No, this is not your ball. Come on. This is going to suck, Epi. You're the co-host. You're no longer the star. Up, up. Chill. Chill. Stall. When I do this on the ball, it's actually, yes, a legit skill for her to hold the ball, yes, off, and then perform the skill, right? And up here on the pedestal, she doesn't care. She's like, this is like water for her. So this isn't even really off, yes. A duration behavior. It's like a fish in water. Stall. Yes. Touch. Yes. Good. Touch. Yes. Good. Off. Yes. Touch. Yes. Good girl. Go to dog stuff. So the first thing I want to do is get the dog on and off, right? Add a bunch of value to make it desirable to be up there. Then I want to layer behaviors. Then I want to ensure that that's on like stimulus control, under cue control. And then I want to establish a cue. I don't ever really establish the cue control until it bothers me, usually. The situation and them doing it on their own in the situation is usually plenty. So this one usually suffers. I'm working on that right now with all the dogs. And then, so that becomes like a concept when she, cupcake, stall, yes, I mark, she gets a cookie, off, yes. That becomes like, that's what duration is, right? And so I want that on the pedestal, cupcake, stand, off, yes. I want it on the stand. I want it on anything that looks like duration. Cupcake, stall, yes. Off, yes, good, right? And I want it layered. Stall. Yes, good girl, attention. She can target. Yes. This one will be hard because Epi's there. He's damaging her subjective tone. Twist. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I know Epi's there. How about spin? You want to spin? She's like, fuck no, not doing it with Epi there. Anyway, she should be able to spin up there. Off. Yes, good. Dude. Awesome. Go to dog stuff. So I want to create that as a concept. The multiple, when you're doing a multiple with Frisbees, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can crank that out as a really nice concept for drop and give. We do a shuffle for drop, out, 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 give, give, give for the juggle. And you saw it with Epi. He's pretty solid with it in terms of the layering thing. So I want to do that. And then I do the stand
notice that they're the same process. And then I do the pedestal multiple, which is where I thought I was with Cupcake. I got to go back and clean up, do big girl stuff on the pedestal. And I'm going to be using the multiple to try and pump up the number of reps that have like good giving and good dropping versus her running around picking shit up. So Venice class is Tuesday at 1 p.m. It is Wednesday at 2 p.m. and then Friday at 6:30. And I'm trying to do a different day during the week as well in the evening. Wednesday is cookie class. It's available to all patrons. I do another practical class, but it's pretty much just DiscDog anyway. It's the same people. So it's pretty sweet though. It is pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. It's a little crazy right now because of this philosophy shit. But it's really neat, man, because Georgios taught his dog this in 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, he was like doing a multiple and he could spin around. And the dog was holding his position. The dog knew what was happening, man. You know, not just doing the skill. And so I wrote it down and I was trying to replicate that. I've had some success on the stream and I'm just leaning too far over my skis. She needs the pedestal cleaned up. She needs the multiple. Her disc mechanic skills are not really up to it, maybe. But anyway, within what we're doing with dog training right now, this process philosophy, tonight is Philosophy Friday, I want to build these concepts. These concepts become eternal objects, okay? So this is a diagram of Whitehead, Alfred North Whitehead's process philosophy. And hang on. Sorry, I got shit all over my screen because I'm streaming. So Antonis, got to hear it again. I just got done with class a few minutes ago, a few minutes before the stream. So, okay, so this is your dog. We give the cue, and we have a trigger. So there's a cue and a trigger. If you don't know what the trigger is, your dog is doing the trigger. Awesome, do it, Michelle. You won't be disappointed. It's a cool class, good experience. So we give the cue and we have a trigger. We have a 2-part trigger process, right? And everybody does. And you find that out at the upper levels of what you're doing, that the dog is going on the first syllable or the first sound out of your mouth. You have to install a trigger at some point in time to stop that from happening. As soon as your performance gets precise enough, you have to do that, and that would be the cue versus trigger distinction that we play on right from the get-go. It's easy to make it go on dog's response. It's hard to get a dog to respond to a trigger if they always go on their own response. So anyway, we have a cue and a trigger. When the cue is given, there's a prehension process. That means a grasping, right? So there's a grasping process. Or there's a grasping moment. When the cue is given, all of the emotions and feelings, the earlier repetitions, emotional feelings from now, the emotional feelings from the earlier repetitions, any unsatisfied or unsatisfying successes, and then failures. All of that is bang, like I give the cue and that's where we start, right? That is the classical end of the behavior spectrum in terms of dog training theory, Pavlov, and that is the physical pole. So these things here are feelings of earlier reps and our feelings in general of the situation right at this moment, our past unsatisfied successes, unsatisfied, you'll understand that in a sec, and our failures, right? And those are perished objects from the past that we recall, and we build our physical pole or our physiological and emotional reality at the time of cue with these things, right? The seeking system is engaged, if you know affective neuroscience. Seeking system, it's the thing that grabs the other systems. So there are play, seeking play, panic, grief, rage, care, lust, and one more, probably an important one too. Anyway, those systems are the ones that are brain-like. Our emotions pump out those things, and those are the innate drives towards our behavior. And that's Jaak Panksepp. He's a super cool guy, man. Fascinating dude. His book's right here. So anyway, the seeking system is engaged, and that is the need to fulfill something is what the seeking system. The seeking system is looking for stuff, right? And then what we're hoping to do within Frisbee and within the process philosophy of play is to have that base affect to be play. If it's panic and grief, we got a worried dog who's not going to play. If it's if these affects, if these emotional affects, these perished objects, and the emotional affects that they engender are bad, our dog probably isn't going to play. The seeking system will find something else. Frustration could take the seeking system in pursuit of rage, right? And then the color of our decision-making process, which is coming right up, our decision-making process, the realm of acceptable ideas, the eternal objects, will be chosen with a base affect, like shading or covering or weighting of rage. We want it to be play. And if it's a play, then the dog is grabbing the concepts we play around with and do things with, right? So cues given, it's prehended by the dog, prehended by the handler. The team are doing this as well. All three of us have our own unique subjective perspective. Cue is prehended as the emotions and feelings of the present time, the emotions and feelings of earlier reps, successes that were particularly brutal, they were hard or they weren't good, and our failures. That creates the subjective tone, which is the classically conditioned state of the dog. And that happens at the physical pole within this model. At the physical pole, when it's registered, the seeking system engages a base affect. For our purposes, it's play. That base affect works with these eternal objects. If we give it time, if we create aporia, allow a moment of time, the dog, the subject, dog handler or team, create an abstract reality. So from the time the subjective tone is set, right? Boom, I fucking love this. Get out of my way. Cupcake on the pedestal, right? Get out of the way, right? Everything was about play. There might have been a little rage in there. She's pretty savage, right? Seeking system went in search of play. She has these eternal objects from her past, pedestal, all this stuff. She has apprehensions. She probably really likes it. Earlier reps. They're all pretty solid. Unsatisfied successes fucking clobbered me in that session with her, right? So use the subjective tone, take a moment, and the eternal objects are assembled into the reality that's coming. Touch, boom, yes. When I gave that moment, what I'm asserting is when I gave that moment that he thought about where he was at and he was waiting for me to initiate the trigger with all of these things in mind, versus if I said touch, right? One of them is pairing and activates the physical pole. Oh, I didn't even talk about the mental pole. Shit. This is what's so important about the model. So here, all of this stuff happens at the physical pole. Give the cue, it's prehended, affects are budgeted in, we create a subjective tone. That subjective tone is found at the physical pole, seeking system engages. The mental pole over here is ready and willing to take these things, send these things out, right? And now the seeking system uses the base affect to find these things to solve our problem. Whatever that problem from the prehension and the datum say exists. So right from the get-go, the dog knows that there's a problem. We've pulled previous experiences. These are previous successes, things that have been put through the process that are known, and they're discrete and actual. We have behavioral concepts, facts, behaviors, and processes. And then if we give them a moment, the dog constructs an abstract reality to solve the problem. That becomes our subjective aim. The subjective tone, the physiological and emotional state of the critter, the classical condition, has to be harmonized with the subjective aim. The subjective aim has to do with the seeking system, I think, a little more than we think, right? But the subjective aim is colored by our knowledge of the eternal objects, the things from our past that we recall as exemplary in some fashion. And then the discrete ideas, the concepts, the nose touching my hand, right? Being on something versus being off of it. Those are behavioral concepts. Behavioral facts are a hand target. Where's the hand? Yes. Or actually doing a pedestal. That's a behavioral fact for my guys. Behaviors are things that are like multi-part. They have a bunch of concepts and probably a bunch of facts involved in them. And process is how we do things, right? And the processes a lot of times become tremendous. Oh, this is kind of like when we did that thing before, kind of thing. Rather than the thing we were doing, it's how we were doing the thing. And those are covered here with the right? No. Here with the ordered the DiscDog universe, the Play Plus universe, right? Our behavioral concepts live down here in the clear. They're facts and concepts. Concepts, the feeling of that for the dog. A fact, a hand target. Yes. Where is it? Let me put my nose to it. Where is it? Let me use my concept. That's a fact. Behaviors are multi-part. Retrieve is a shit ton of parts, like so many parts you couldn't even think about it, right? And then there are processes, both how we have done things and how we do things, or how we train and learn things, right? The processes the critter knows. Over here on the left Oh, these places don't exist except in the matrix of your brain. So they just exist in your brain. Over here, this is the actual world. This is where things happen, right? So your sit that you think of over here, it doesn't happen like that in the actual world. You should probably take some time and watch how it happens in the actual world, and then take that into your brain. We don't do it that way in dog training. We take it from over here in our brain and try and make it look like that in the actual world, and it's not going to happen. Right? It's just not going to happen. The actual world is where the real stuff happens. And then there's the chaotic domain. Here in the center, that's the aporetic domain, aporia. We choose not to take the question in dismissal. If we don't dismiss, we're in some state. If we don't dismiss or control, we're in some state of confusion. And that is concepts, facts, behaviors, processes. And those are our eternal objects. Cues given, classical condition is established from the feeling of the cue in the current moment, physical poles established, seeking system engaged, mental pull kicks out the eternal objects that are relevant, that we have available to be relevant, that are well practiced at hand to be relevant, right? This stuff is mixed in with these ideas and our subjective aim, and then the handler triggers the behavior. If that happens, the behavior is satisfied. If that process is completed, the behavior is satisfied. Oh. Can I just go up? Will it let me? Yeah, that behavior is satisfied. The eternal objects are ingressed into the mental pole and into this. That's the term that Whitehead uses. Triggers behavior, and then the behavior, the concrescent play is satisfied. And it's the process that's satisfied, guys. I don't know if anyone's here, so cool. It's the process that's satisfied. You cued it. I knew what I was doing. We worked together. What happened? And that's the process. That's satisfaction. Not whether you got the fucking cookie, not whether you caught the disc, right? When that process is satisfied, then we take eternal objects from it. We take satisfaction instantly perishes. The moment it happens, the moment we achieve the catch, it instantly perishes. The only thing that's left are the remnants of the process that got us there. Right? So what we should be looking for out of repping behaviors is that piece of knowledge or that good fucking college try, right? That shows that this behavior is an achievement, and you're not going to get it all the time, right? And it highlights the thing that you did differently that made it better. And we get good as a team. The dog learns to do that because I give them the time. After prehension, I allow for a moment of aporia. Same time frame as your click, by the way, before reward prediction error. I'm talking the same time frame in there, 1 to 3 seconds, right? Essentially allow that to set up, like when I say yes, and I allow the cookie to set up for the dog, right? All I'm asking for is that we give the same kind of deference on the front end of the behavior, on the cue into the action, as we do yes from the marker to the cookie, so that we can do it together. And I think you'll find, if you think about it for a while, you'll find that us going into our cookie bag and pulling it out has more to do about them not raping the cookie bag and showing some self-control than it does about the 1 to 3 seconds of whatever. Hopefully that makes sense, right? So yeah, the satisfaction immediately perishes. We get through it, right? Yeah, that's gone. What's left, right? And if we go through to satisfaction, there is something left. There's an eternal object for the future that we can use, right? There are the good and positive emotional feelings from earlier reps. There are no unsatisfied successes. We don't have unsatisfied. An unsatisfied success is me pulling you all the way through this and you getting the cookie, right? When we do something completely new, they probe. Probe, sense, respond, right? Their abstract reality doesn't cope. I'm sure it happens all the time, right? Oh, it looks like a twist situation, right? No, like they would if you didn't make them not do that. Like they would if you didn't have your hand in your cookie bag, or you didn't have cookies on you, or, we're not somehow baiting the behavior, baiting and controlling the behavior, right? And not to say there's anything wrong with that. It's just a draw. It's at the physical pole. It's right there at the physical pole, that draw. That's in there, right? Antonis, you being in your head, over in the complicated domain, walking through all the shit you got to do and all that, that's in there. That's right there. That's prehended the moment you cue, right? So check this out. We've been talking about that and prehension, right? So if I'm standing here and I say, hang on, dude, no, get on yours, right? If I'm standing here, and you guys can see me, I take it, right? If I'm standing here and I'm standing like this and I say off, right? Do you see her response? A pup, cupcake, a pup, wait. If I'm standing, get up there. If I'm standing here, cupcake, wait. If I'm standing here like this and I say off, right? That was an entirely different maneuver. Off. Yes. Dude, Epi, you're fucking rotten, man. Don't be a dick. See, it's so much better on the ball. He can't knock it over, but more importantly, he doesn't, he's not so close that he needs to get in there. But what happened there, Antonis, is that our presentation and our general disposition is prehended by the dog. It is the thing, right? And if you're not driving that novelty within that kind of like lame thing, right? You're in trouble. You are in trouble. Especially with a dog like Meg, right? She's gone. The moment you're not looking like you're gonna give a super cool cue, right? She's gone. That would be a place that we were talking earlier in class about how to get experience with playing, right? About you not seeking satisfaction in the behavior, and rather seek some satisfaction or try to attain some satisfaction from the performance of the behavior. You could do that with like timing the trigger against her checking out. And just playing dumb little games like that. Yes, awesome, go to dog stuff, right? Playing those that you always win, right? And you always kick ass in. You want to build eternal objects, right? And when you start building eternal objects, you now have objects in your past that resemble that type of play. And you have that novelty built in to what you're doing. Hopefully that makes sense. Then nothing is really completely novel because everything is always somewhat novel, right? And of course, some things are going to be completely novel, but your dog's ability to I don't know, to prepare for novelty or to be receptive to novelty would be much higher. Blah, blah, blah. So yep, and satisfaction disappears immediately. So once we get the cookie, it's gone. And the only thing that we're left with are these eternal objects from the performance of the event. Right? Oh, and you couldn't see the satisfaction. Hang on, I need to move myself. So up here, we have the satisfaction. Come on, dude. Fuck. Right? And next plus. And so if you complete this process, it's next plus. The cookie is next, guys. The cookie is next. I've never been more convinced that that's the case. So the cookie is next. And if we do the thing in play, you'll get a cookie next, right? And the game will continue and it's okay, it's cool, right? And you can play like that. And you can actually play like that, right? You can totally fucking play like that. And what this process philosophy will help you play like that, right? But the important thing is that we go through the process so that the dog, the handler, and the team can achieve the satisfaction and have the experience retained as an eternal object that I'm always going to reference for this type of situation. Or that eternal object will be merged in with the master eternal object of it, the idea of that eternal object, and make it even more strong and flexible. What we're doing right now is driving behaviors like down a fucking line, and there's no eternal object we can grab. Chase the cookie, right? Do the thing is the only eternal object we can grab. And then when we want to do something that's like it, there's nothing available to help. There's nothing available it's like a blank slate. It's like empty space. If we go through the process of drawing attention to it, the dog assembling a plan, the handler actualizing the plan, and the team succeeding or not succeeding, right? Then the dog knows they have to assemble their plan. And they'll save those things and retain them. And when you apply something you did in heel position to something you do in Frisbee flat work, they'll match, right? They'll know. So yeah. So what I was trying to do out there with Cupcake was to run her through the process of each of those skills and try to get those eternal objects coming out of it, right? The great performance, the ease of performance, the fact that I just caught it and gave it to you, right? Because I'm on the pedestal and we can make this happen super easy. Well, that's what was in my head. That was on over here on this side of the map, right? Up here, that's exactly what I thought. Well, actually, I went out there and did it and got my ass handed to me because none of these behavioral concepts, facts, and behaviors that I was relying on was strong enough. The processes, dude, the process alone, Antonis, is why that standing whatchamacallit, works. The results of the process. If that makes sense. If that makes sense, let me know, because I think it really does. I was leaning on the process there, right? I was leaning on the fact that she had this concept taught. She had that concept taught. She had that concept taught. And they were all taught in the same manner. Right? They were all taught in the same manner. On, add value, off, layered behavior, duration, cue. And then the juggle, shuffle, give, next, drop, next. Then I do the stand, on, add value, off, layered behaviors, duration, cue. And then I do the multiple, juggle or shuffle, give, next, drop, next. On, add value, off, layered behaviors, duration, cue. Right? So I was literally Georgios literally relied on the process, pretty much the process alone. I didn't notice that before. I was more concerned with trying to gobble up and gather eternal objects. That's what I was concerned with. I wanted those things. It's interesting. All right. You ready to do another one, Cupcake? Come on. Don't. Dude, when are you going to not buy the head fake? It's always worth a try, isn't it, Epi? It is always worth a try. King. Good work. Get up there. Chill. I'm going to have to go back to low latency, I think. This isn't... Yeah, not the toy box as process. The process of the pedestal process and the layering on the pedestal. That process. Duration, the process to teach duration, and the process to teach the layering on the pedestal. And then the multiple would be just the same method on the give as the drop. Right? And the layering would support that. But the repeat of it, right? The fact that I would lean on the process of pulling the learning memories out rather than the action memories, if that makes sense. Cupcake, stall. Ooh, I gave you a stall cue. What are you going to do with that? Mine? Yes. Mine? Yes. Mine? Yes. Off. Yes. Work. Mine? Yes. Wow, that's great. Go do dog stuff. Yay. I got a session that was like the amount of time that I should do. I hope we were in frame. We were in frame, right? Hope so. Didn't mean to leave this on. That was fucking awesome. Yeah. All right. So one of the things I think is really cool about, I don't know what to call it, about the process, we'll just say. And I forgot what I was going to say because I was thinking about dumb names, Epi. Easy. The ability to diagnose trouble and to kind of pinpoint where the problem is so much better with the physical and mental poles working in concert. So the classical and the operant work in concert, and they work in succession, and every good fucking dog trainer knows this, right? The first thing that happens is the dog's physiological state, and everything falls from there, right? But we have to keep them separate because they're not part of the same process. One is a governor and an influencer, and that's that. This immediately points at the interplay between the two, and also the interplay between the previous expressions and between the past and the future, or the past and now, right? Like I think that's really a powerful diagnostic tool. I'm super excited about it, and the fact that it activates the seeking system is just ridiculous. King, dude, king. All right. A pup? Yes. House? Yes. House? Yes. Dude. House? Yes. Oh. Interesting. So, funny. So for all my guys, the pose is a cookie. The pose might not be a cookie for her. A pup? Yes. House? Yes. House? Yes. Mine? Yes. Mine? Yes. Go to dog stuff. Yeah, her pedestal is freaking terrible. And I wonder, like, it completely shouldn't be that bad, other than the fact that I think she thinks it's like a trampoline. Let me put it to you this way. She doesn't think it means the same thing as I think it means. I'll put it to you that way. And because of our situation, I wind up with the experience of it a bunch, and I can handle it, meaning I can make it happen. But I'll have to put some work on the actual concept of duration. Duration in actuality, not in Cupcake's little brain, right? I haven't experienced that. So that particular, both of those skills, or that skill with both of those, the drop and the give, with her jumping off and going after him, it's kind of hard to not. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it without intervention. I don't want to intervene. I want her to jump back up and give it to me. That's the whole point, right? I don't want to fucking block her in to make her not fall off. That cheats us of the process. right? And her getting reinforced ought to be enough, right? Her getting the cookie ought to be enough. But you add that to her weak pedestal, and then you add it into the mix with the skills that I've used it with, and it's kind of trouble. It's kind of trouble. I'm a little surprised at how difficult it is to handle. Normally, I can halt that. You know, I bet you. Yeah, I know how to handle it. I can handle it right now. I'm gonna handle it right now. Duh, dude. Cupcake, king, king, king. Yes. Cupcake. No, over here. Yes. And I could probably handle it on the ball in the same fashion, actually. Stomp. Yes. Mine. Yes. So that shit ton of work she's got to do, that will solve it. Mine? Yes. Dude. Yes. Ready? Mine? Yes. Mine? Yes. I'm going to give her mine. Yes. I'm going to give her a cup. Dude. A couple of tries on that. Yes. 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 Mine. Mine. Fuck. Mine. Yes, good girl. Mine. Yes. Mine. That was it. Yes. Mine. Yes. What? What? Dude, go. Cupcake. That's awesome. You ready? Hang on. Oh. Mine. Mine. Yes, awesome. Dog catch. Ready? Dog catch. Boom. Yes. Ha ha. Ha ha. Go work, Cupcake. Yeah. Mine. Awesome. Yeah, over here. Mine. Yes, good work. Whoa, there we go. That's it. So, interesting. What I needed to do, so the reason that the pedestal works so well, and the reason that the pedestal works as a Skinner box, they've been calling it Skinner's toy box, right? And I'm calling it Skinner's Toy Box because the real value in it for play is that you can localize any biting and jumping around and shit like that. Toy work on a box, on a pedestal, is hard. And the dog has to demonstrate control, right? And it's a form of play, right? It's a legit form of play. It's not the dog has to do it. That's why I'm trying not to push on Cupcake and make her do it. I want her to want the fucking thing. I want her to be like, fuck, I don't want to fall off this thing. Oh my God. And when she lifted up her paw, you can go back 4 or 5 minutes ago. And when she lifted her paw, it was over. You saw her with the quizzical, like, huh, stance. That was an epiphany. That was an eternal object downloading, right into her little brain, right into her little brain. And then she was playing the game. She knew what was happening. She was working the game. The reason that the pedestal works in the first place is because it is removed from the situation. And so you have to do work to get up there, and the confines are well defined. But the work to get up there is one of the best things about the pedestal. The dog wants to stay up there because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get back up. And it isn't, but when we're working, it becomes like really, it takes a long time to get up there and get situated. It'd be better if I were just up here. And for Cupcake, because she lives on pedestals, it wasn't, it wasn't impactful enough. It wasn't anything big. It wasn't anything different. I get on pedestals all the time, right? As soon as we up the ante and up the stakes to that taller pedestal, all of a sudden the risk to reward, or not the risk to, the return on investment of energy and time, like, fuck that. I got to run around the ball now and run over here and prepare to jump up there. How about I just stay up here? And I pushed in on her a little bit as well. But if she were still on the lower pedestal, she would have been at the front of the pedestal because she wouldn't have cared about falling off. And so there was that prehension was pulled in that this is a serious situation, or this situation has different stakes on the, be careful with your physicality. Be careful with your thought process, right? Be careful with your thought process when we go up 2 climbs. 2 climbs is different than 1 climb. And I mean that from the classically conditioned sense of the dog, right? 2 climbs, go back. Yeah, that's a good one. So 2 climbs, right? The subjective tone at two climbs high changes every one of the decisions throughout the process. All of the eternal objects, I can just fly around, do whatever. You know, that time I jumped off the ball, it was awesome, right? That's no longer in there because we're now 2 climbs high. The subjective tone is different. Her emotional state at being, 30 inches off the ground is different than her emotional state at being 15 off the ground, which colors all the rest of it. And it changed these things up here that were relevant, previous experience. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So I would have no idea how to explain why I made that decision before this, right? But I recognized that she was too comfortable with it, and I was like, yeah, obviously if I lift this up, it will slow her down, it will make her thoughtful, it will make a pain in her ass, all that stuff, right? But at root, it adjusts the subjective tone. The shit's real now. which changes the collected eternal objects. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I wonder if there is any value in like reckless novelty versus like useful novelty, right? Or how do we turn those moments of chaos, the reckless novelty, right, into moves of complexity where we can use them. I wonder if there's something in here for that, because that kind of freaks me out. That kind of freaks me out. All right. Oh, Cupcake is tired. Is it a tired Cupcake in here? Is it a tired Cupcake in here? Huh? Yeah. I'd like to do another one of those. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, I feel a lot better about the way that the one went down on the taller pedestals. So that means what you need to do, whatever you're doing, you just need a taller pedestal. There's the answer. Whatever you're doing, it just more climbs, taller pedestal. That's what I learned here today. Cupcake. King, come on. I don't know where you think you're going. King. Good work. Whoa. Yeah, and you can already see that her demeanor on this box, her reluctance to get off that box is much greater than come on, Epi. Good man. Good work, handsome. Good work. Is much greater than it is with the lower box. The lower Skinner toy box. The lower climb. Stall. Yes. Off. Duck catch. Yes. Ooh, you didn't even think that could happen, did you? Yeah. Wait. Ready? Mine. Yes. Twist. Wait. Mine. Yes. Spin. Yes. Zip. Mine. Yes. Off. Yes. Good work, Cupcake. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I need to up the number of those to the number of fucking batshit ones I had earlier, right? And that is the kind of work that I'll be able to use for the pretty, or for the stand, for the standing multiple. Those eternal objects coming out of that, I keep my shit together, it's hairy. I'm up here, I could fall off, right? I keep my shit together. I get the bite cue, I take it. You know, I watch it go down, I don't go until the trigger happens. I take it, I give it to him, right? That would be terrific to have 5 or 10 of those, right? Super cool, super, super cool. So, yep, process philosophy. That's what we're doing. So, we talked a little bit about the DiscDog universe, right? The Play Plus universe. I'm trying to develop, I'm trying to develop clear concepts and facts for Cupcake, right? I want to develop the idea of duration and layered duration. Okay, layered duration is while I'm on the pedestal, I give shit. While I'm on the pedestal, I give attention. While I'm on the pedestal, I give a hand target. While I'm on the pedestal, I can spin and twist. And that means that while she's in a stand, she can give attention. While she's in a stand, she can hand target. While she's in a stand, spin. Oh, spin. Oh, I know. Oh, I should have just spun you. Yes. Oh, we'll get it. We'll get it. While she's in a stand, she can spin and twist. I'm going to use that. And I'll use that in all of my duration behaviors. And if I use it in all my duration behaviors, it'll be a clear fact or concept. These are concrete things. These are abstract things. So the duration should be down here, concrete. It should be all the way down here. It should be below this. It should be a fucking fact. That would be terrific, right? And then layered duration would be a little bit more abstract. But I can do the thing while I'm doing the thing. That's pretty concrete. And then we wind up with, doing it on the pedestal, right? Or doing it with other skills, which is still kind of factual. We're going to apply it to these things up here, which are behaviors, things we do, and processes the way that we get there. I forgot what I was going to say about this. No, I was going to flow. No. There we go. And then everything is set up here on flow theory to essentially direct the energy levels of the game. And we're going to look to move, to keep the needle between arousal and control. That's where play happens. So we're going to look to keep the needle there and to have strategies and tactics and heuristics to get there while you're playing. And the last part that's not in there yet at all is the affective neuroscience. The affective neuroscience of Jaak Panksepp. So we're the seeking system and the play system are highly related, and the seeking system is, I think, it's operant in that concrescent play sequence. This thing. That thing, right? So it's super cool, man. Super, super cool. And we're about 15 minutes. Is anybody else here? Does anybody want to talk about anything? Kind of talked out. We did a few hours of, almost 2.5 hours of class. And then this right after. All right, we got merch. Get some shoes. They're pretty sweet. P-Vibe shoes. Good job, Griff man. And Patreon. Michelle, hook up with us on Patreon if you're still here. You'll dig it. It's pretty cool. The other thing I'd like to mention is this map, the concrescent play. And what I'm talking about here, it doesn't, you can do it with any way that you're training dogs, right? Like, there's very deliberately no mention of reinforcement. It's a terrible term. And and the method of motivating is of no concern to me. I don't think it's of any concern to the dog. I think that this process here through to satisfaction, I think that's the motivator. That is the motivator, right? That's the motivation. And anything that we're doing around it, pressuring it or paying it, right, is just the price we pay to pay the game. What do you mean? No way, merch can't go down on friggin' Friday. Jesus. Let me see. Let me see. Happy fall of 2021. Wonder if the link is bad. I'm sending it, Byron. I'm sending it. Shoes and socks and training notebooks. That's what it's all about. Funny. Funny, funny. Wow. Did that link work for you? What's up, handsome? Again, though, wacky kind of stuff. I don't think it breaks any behaviorist rules, except like the fact that fucking animals have emotions and that the classical condition matters. Like other than that. But there's no prescription that you do it a particular way. There is, however, there are some rules for it to be play, right? But most of the time, so you can't be compulsed to play, right? But you can't be compulsed to play, but compulsion can and does exist within the game when you're playing. And so you get hurt all the time playing football. It's just the way it is. So it's not even a hard and fast, I don't know, you can't be mean, or you can't be this, or you can't be that. It's that for that to work, it has to be budgeted into the game. It should be. It should be. Did you order? And the merch didn't hit? I'm angry. Yeah. Let's chat. Oh no. I don't think it's on. It isn't on. No. Oh man, hang on. I'll make sure I play it. It disappeared even. see here. Oh man. It's a bummer, Byron. Hang on. No, it's not. It's I deleted it, obviously. Can't find it on my overlays list. There are 2 of them up there. There's only 1 up there now. Hang on, we got a few minutes. We got a few minutes. Somebody give me a task. Somebody give me some kind of task.
Don't think. Feel.
All right. All right. Log in. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. There is no program. I'm not quite philosophied out, but I'm gonna need some compulsion epi. I like that last rep with cupcake though. If they all would go down like that. I think it's interesting though how the map here, like really clearly, the subjective tone with the raised stakes on the pedestal, made for a really clear solution, or a really clear rationale for exactly why, maybe not exactly why, but exactly how the way that we set up the situation impacted the classical condition of the skill, right? And it took much less to look at it and see it in the map than it did to friggin' try and say that. That was brutal, right? All right, so hopefully, all right, we'll see you, man. Yep, I'm taking off. I'm gonna put this widget back on here, hopefully. Boom. Pow. Oops. Alerts, 23. Boom. And alerts, 23. Boom. All right, I think I got it. Oh, I don't have super chat set up. Hang on. Test merch. No. Hey, dude. All right, So, all right, not going to do the testing here. I thought it would work. Can't get it to work. I think I'm out. I'm going to play us out with Badass Meme Roll number 18. And we'll see you guys soon. Ooh, almost forgot patrons. Wouldn't be happening without patrons. Appreciate it. If you dig the show, join us on Patreon, get access to our classes and other goodies. Show would not be happening without these guys. Right, Epi? Right. All right, see you guys soon. And that's not gonna play. Oh, man. Oh. Wait. That is not supposed to be a chat box. It's supposed to be an alert box. There we go. Now I got merch. All right. We will see you guys sometime soon, and maybe I'll push the right button. Probably not. There it is. There it is. All right. Whew. That was rough. That was rough. Come on, Cupcake. Pup. Yes. Ouse. Yes. Ouse. Yes. Whoa. Oh, good work. Ouse. Yes. Ouse. Yes. Dog catch. Yes. Good work. Oh, that's so good. King, go. 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 Mine. Awesome. Great work. Whoa. Look at her. What? I know. No, you're not doing anything. Poor King. King. Yes, good man. Ouse. Ouse. Yes. Yeah, a little closer. King. Yes, ouse, yes. Yes, ouse, yes. King. King, a pup. King, a pup. Dude. Yes, good man. Chill. Chill. Yeah, it's okay. Chill. Thank you. Thank you. Mine. Yes. Yes. Mine. Yes. Go. Mine. Yes. Off. King. Off. Yes. Good man. Ouse. Yes.